All right, what's going on, boys and girls? Normally, I do not do hardware reviews. I find trying to be objective in a subjective matter is, quite frankly, fucking impossible. So, I'm not going to really do a review per se. I'm just going to give my take and my honest opinion on this particular thing. Is the Nintendo Switch worth it in 2019? Most people would say, OMG, yeah, it's worth it. And I'm going to give more of a tepid, maybe. And that's really what it is. Like, it's a maybe. It depends on the type of gamer you are. To me, this is not a home console. This is not a PS4 or a 360 or a PS3, even a PS3 or a Wii U or any of those kind of consoles. This is a thing in and of itself. This is a portable. Nintendo can swing this however it wants as a home console that can switch into, a portable console. I view it the other way around. I view it as a portable console that just happens to switch into a home console, and that's not a new idea to me. I mean, the thing from NVIDIA, their tablet, did something similar for a long time. This was 2013, 14. I mean, it's no different. The Tegra stuff that they were doing. I think it was Tegra Note 7, whatever it was called. So it's not new tech. I mean, Christ, the BlackBerry Playbook did something similar because it had HDMI out and you could fucking play games and shit on it that way. Like, it's not a new idea at all. So, again, it depends on the type of gamer you are. If you are the one that only does TV stuff on occasion, then, like, this thing is a no-brainer if you want console quality games on the fucking go. Because, I'm sorry, this thing ain't ever gonna fucking meet this. Mobile game design is completely different on these because there's one thing this lacks that this has: real buttons. So yeah, like it really depends though. For me, having console quality games, really like real console quality games on the go, is fantastic. And I'm one of these that I always used to kind of scoff at the Nintendo portable system because it's kind of gimmicky, 3DS with the 3D stuff and all that stuff. The lack of decent stuff. Like, I missed out on a lot of gaming probably, but it just not any kind of games that meant for me, which is okay. I'm fine with that. I understand that not every game is gonna meet somebody's criteria, etc. Like, that's just it's weird when people have like this weird thing called personal taste. So for me to have like Bayonetta 1, Bayonetta 2, Tales of Vesperia, some of these like really high quality games on the go is fantastic. But I also have to factor in the fact that this thing has some issues. And the issues is mostly derivative around price. I mean, you're talking $300 base price. Like, just $299 if you just want the console. Start tacking in bundles, etc. Say if you buy new games, they're $50 a whack, so you're going to want at least 2 games. That's $400. The 32 gigs that this thing comes with is going to get eaten up by most of those either updates or games. So you're going to want at least a 128 gig SD card. So you're talking another $30 minimum. So you're up $430 plus tax. Or you can buy, like, when I bought my PS4, I spent $230 and I bought like 6 games with it. I ended up buying Infamous Second Son, Killzone Shadowfall. What was the other one? Star Ocean and Horizon Zero Dawn. And I was at $300. That to me is how you have to determine not just like total cost of ownership and all that. You have to determine what type of experience you're looking for. If you are the sit down on the couch and play it type of gamer, this might not be for you, and that's okay. Are you and are you on the go? Like, is that your shtick? Is that your preference? Then this might be the better option. One thing I will say is fighters. That's the thing I want to see more of, because now with things like the Joy-Cons and the other stuff, that's awesome. And speaking of the Joy-Cons, $80. Really? $80? Come on. So to me, this is a great console, but you have to keep it in context that this can be expensive. And you can bash on the other ones all you want. When you look at price, you have to look at auxiliary stuff too. Controllers, games, accessories as a whole. This is my Switch case. That was $20. All this stuff you have to take into consideration. And we're not even talking about paying for the online stuff, that Nintendo has now. So it's a question of what kind of gamer are you? If you value the drop and go and pick up and go, then the Switch is a no-brainer. I'm not going to tell you to not pick it up. But if you're a more frugal gamer who happens to spend more time at home on the couch playing a game, I'm probably going to tell you to go elsewhere. And that's just being real. That's being honest. It has its selling points. It also has its detractions. And one other thing, in Nintendo, there are tablets from Arcos, which is a French company that makes a whole lot less money than you, that they actually don't have these shitty plastic kickstands on their tablets. They have metal ones. Can we learn some lessons, please? And with that said, how's the Switch in 2019? No. Pick it up depending on the type of gamer you are. That's really what it boils down to. So, you guys know what to do. Rate it, subscribe. Peace.